Hello everybody, SeaSlug here, and I'm making this quick tutorial on how to play Pokemon XD and Colosseum on Wi-Fi. Alright, now I'm gonna go over the stuff you need first. So the stuff you need are you're going to need a Nintendo DS, one that can still play Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. You're going to need a Nintendo DS flash card, any kind of flash card will do. You're also going to need either a GameCube or a Wii that can play GameCube games. And yeah, you're obviously going to need Pokemon XD and Colosseum. You're going to need a Game Boy Advance to GameCube link cable, at least one Game Boy Advance, and a copy of any 3rd gen Pokemon game. So as you can see right here, I'm playing on Emerald. And yeah, so anyway, that's really the stuff you need. Hold up. Okay, you're also going to need a capture card. You can use a capture card, but really you could get by with just a webcam as long as it records good quality. Now the reason you need that is because your opponent is not actually going to be picking the moves. If you're the host, I guess you can say, you're going to be picking the moves for both yourself and your opponent. You pick the moves for your opponent after you pick the moves for yourself, and basically your opponent would just tell you what they want to go for over Skype after you give them the okay. And yeah, that's where the capture card or webcam come into play, because you're gonna have to stream the video to them somehow. The way I stream the video is I like to use XSplit, but anyway, if you have all that, I know it's a lot really, but if you have all that, then yes, you can actually do this. Now, one of the first things you're gonna want to do is you're going to want to download a Pokemon ROM, 3rd generation Pokemon ROM game of whatever 3rd generation Pokemon game you have, like you legitimately have. You're gonna want to download one of those, and you're gonna want to download those. You're also gonna want to download one of these things right here, which is a Virtual Boy Advance. Basically, what this lets you do is play what's it called? Let's see here. Lets you play ROMs of Game Boy Advance games. So you just do that. Just start a new game on it. Play up to the part where you can go to the Pokemon Center. I don't know really, but just play it for a little bit. After that, you'll get a save file, and this is another thing. This program right here, this is the next thing you're gonna need. I'll leave a link to this program in the description. This program is basically PokeGen for 3rd generation games, so it lets you edit save files in 3rd gen. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up right here, and as you can see, I can see my party, and it has the magical button that says edit. So let's click edit. So you would just pick what Pokemon you want, and max EBs, change your IBs and EBs, change your moves, put all the PP to 3, change your level to like 100, I guess, and items, change everything to exactly how you want it. And it's really not that hard, but one thing I will say is that the very last thing you're going to want to do is go to status and stats and hit calculate. That is the final thing you're going to want to do. After that, you pretty much just click accept, and it's telling me that the move set is invalid, but that's because this program doesn't let you have cheating moves, so that's why. But you would just hit accept, and you can change your trainer name as well, so anyway, after that you just hit after that you would just hit save or save as, save it. And next thing is that you're going to want to put that save file into your micro SD card. Have I mentioned this? I don't think I have, but another thing you're gonna need is a Nintendo DS that can play Game Boy Advance games, and a flash card. So if you don't have a flash card, I would recommend you guys go to Real Hot Stuff. They sell flash cards there for like $22 around there, not including the micro SD, but still pretty good. They sell it around there for like $22, and if you live in the US, I think they also ship from the US, because I don't know, I've ordered like 3 flash cards from that website, and they've all gotten to me in like 3-4 days, so it's reliable. it is, from my experience, that website is reliable. But anyway, the next thing you're gonna need is this right here, which is the GBA backup tool. I'll leave a link to this thing in the description. You're gonna want to open it up, and right here, please set the target game into slot 2. I already have Pokemon Emerald in there, so I'll hit OK. And let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and save restore my Pokemon Emerald save file. I'm gonna put my save file of Pokemon Emerald back in there. So I think I may have already turned on the game, or my Pokemon Emerald game. So let's go ahead and see if my save file is in there. So yeah, you can kind of see what I'm going with this. You and your opponent are basically just gonna Pokegen a 3rd generation game. No, you're just gonna like generate Pokegen, or just generate your team into a 3rd generation save file. And after that, you just send each other, or your opponent, or whoever is not oh my god, you pretty much just send each other the save file, turn on XD and Colosseum, you know, just trade over your team, and you know, you kind of just play as if your opponent is in the room with you. The only thing is that he's not, and you have to pick the moves for him. So yeah, that's why you need the capture card, so your opponent can see what's going on. And yeah, you are gonna, and whoever's picking the moves is gonna have to be reliable and trustworthy to make sure that the game that he doesn't cheat, obviously. But yeah, it's really not that hard. You do need a lot of stuff. So I don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys can figure this out. I mean, I've already dropped many hints on how I got this to work. All you guys really need is this program, which is you know, Pokegen for 3rd gen, if I haven't said that enough, and the GBA backup tool. I'll leave a link to those things in the description. After that, you need a you know, GameCube, the Pokemon Colosseum and XD game. Yeah, you guys can see where I'm going with this. But anyway, if you guys don't want to go through the hassle of doing all this crazy stuff, just add me on Skype. I'll leave my Skype in the description as well, I guess. So yeah, just add me on Skype. You know, just make a team, a 3rd gen team, and just ask me for a battle, and I'll take care of all this stuff. So yeah, really complicated, but hopefully some of you guys can actually get all this craziness to work. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Hope this helped you guys out, and yeah, I'm just gonna end this video as soon as it gets to the 8-minute mark. So anyway, thanks for watching, and later, folks.